match, Bloodstains. I've noticed that my streams cut off the beginning parts, so I give it a pause. So there's a
All right, I see.
10 second. With me is Adam, of course, and Andy might be joining us soon at some point, but we can at least go through the teams and we'll start. We can start the leaderboard. So where are they? So they're quite close to each other. Oh, you can see the screen and everything, all right, can't you, Adam?
I can see just
Oh,
fine.
I'm just checking. Technical problems.
They are quite close to each other.
So yeah, I think because a win for either of them. So if Callum currently wins, I can't remember what the touchdown differences are. He'll either overtake you or just be under you because you're both uh,
I
three
th-
302.
I think both of us don't have a very good touchdown difference because Callum destroyed me with 4-0, but then was destroyed.
4-0. Yeah, that's right.
So I think the touchdown difference is similar.
Whereas if Liam wins, that puts him at 320, and that would push him. I currently would push him up to second, but would give him quite a strong fourth place.
Yeah, I mean all three of them.
Is
I
Andy
think there were
joining?
3 people who were on the exact same, weren't they? 2, 2, and 0. Um, but it seems like well, it's important for him because then he can distance himself from the pack and
Yes.
get into that fourth position, which is being coveted quite heavily by Dan as well.
Yes. Who's Dan playing? I can't remember. He played Nurgle. He's playing Leon's Nurgle team. So
Oh right, yes, yeah. And then next week he's facing me, so that may be an easier game for him. Uh, I know that he's faced quite a lot of the kind of more experienced teams in his first half, so he may have an easier run of it.
well, yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, but having said, I mean, you're still 302. That's quite a good record. Um, you,
That's true. That is true. Though there's been a bit of nuffle luck to help me through some parts of it, and I haven't faced the true scary bash teams yet.
no. Well, I've got a big run of them. Not that it matters for me because I'm pretty much knocked out now. But I've got a run of like dwarves, then chaos dwarves, then Nurgle.
That is pretty terrifying. Yeah, actually, that's a very similar run to what I have too.
Yeah, I think we've got the similar. It's pretty much the same, just in a different order.
Uh,
Right.
yeah,
We'll quickly look at the team. So I'll just do it in the order that I see them in first. So this is the Wood Elves.
I think it's looking quite similar, isn't it? I don't
Yeah.
think he didn't take any casualties. I don't think at all from last week. I think all of them were just badly hurts and stuff, though he took a lot of them.
And a lot of these players are quite a ways to go before they get their next level up. Like hitting into the third level ups now. I mean,
There's
this.
Derek.
Yeah, he might level up this match. Um,
I guess the advantage of having so much Agi 4 is you can basically get anyone to score if you're winning hard enough.
yeah, yeah. It does give him that kind of dominance. So I think everybody's pretty familiar with Callum. He's got his brand new. He might not be as new. I think he's played one match maybe.
I think his first match was the last one, and I think he was injured
Yeah, he was
almost immediately.
sent off the pitch. So the Necros. This is, I think, the first time we've actually streamed the Necro team, so we're probably not as familiar with them. But Boris Johnson is pretty hardcore.
He's got tackle now.
He's got
He
tackle now.
didn't used to have tackle.
That was after the last match, and one of his whites also leveled up. And I said to him he should take tackle on both for this game, but he said, "Nah, I want more guard because I have to face all these scary dwarf teams." And chaos and stuff.
is understandable. But one tackle may mean that, if Boris Johnson actually dies or is injured or knocked out at all, he may have difficulty pinning down the elves.
Yeah, that's yeah fair.
I've played tackleless against the Wood Elves and it did not go well. So
No.
if I were Callum, I'd be focusing all of my efforts on trying to get rid of him.
I think TV 1640 and Callum 1640. Oh well, though nobody's getting anything at all.
Unless they're willing to stump up their own cash.
Yeah. 80k probably not so much, and 150k. So
He could get a whole wizard.
he could get a wizard. I don't think he needs to hold anything back. He's put the ball carriers onto the ghouls. I think that's sure feet he's put on that one. He's probably going to go for maybe sprint next.
But I think he's lost a zombie. I think he's lost Donald Trump. Because when he faced me, he killed my Donald Trump and got a zombie called Donald Trump. But it seems he's died twice.
Yeah, he did lose him. I can't remember which game it was, but you know, he can outbash. He can definitely outbash. He's got the strength 4 ghoul as well. If he's building, you want really to build these both up as some kind of like ball carriers. So a strength 4 block and eventually sure hands, and that he'll be Theresa she because it's not a he because it's Theresa May. Although I suppose some people might dispute the she pronoun with Theresa, but you know. Oh dear, but
I do think this is going to be very much every single turn he'll be blitzing with that werewolf.
oh yeah, yeah, I think so. Might no, they're too slow. I mean, depending how the match goes, he might want to try and get some hits with Nigel Farage to try and
No,
get stuff. Sorry.
no mighty blow though. Do werewolves not get strength access? Do they? I don't
No,
know what access they get.
doubles only. So they get general and agility.
Oh, they get agi normally. Oh,
Yeah. So they can become blodgers. Blodge sidestep really easy, but it's hard to get them the actual mighty blow. Stand firm, but stand not as important because you can take the sidestep. So it makes
claws makes a difference on AV7, does it?
no, it doesn't
No.
matter. It's so he would have had to sacrifice his strength up to get mighty blow, but I think he made the right choice.
Yeah, definitely. Not having to pull in support to get a 2 dice is pretty valuable.
So we'll just see if they're started.
I think they're in the other Discord together.
Oh yeah, that's okay. They're allowed to talk to each other.
No, I'm just imagining them trash talking each other.
That's right. Yep. Okay, they've started. Yeah, I don't often Discord other players because it distracts me from the game. But like, I don't think I stand much of a chance for the rest of this season. So I will be Discord if people want Discord, and I'll probably stream all my games now because like it matters.
I don't have the leaderboard, but I don't think you're out just yet. You'll just need to have a pretty flawless run.
That's right. Oh, sorry. So all our talking of teams, we've only missed the opening turn. That's not the end of the world.
Oh well, they started quite promptly.
Quickly, yeah. So he's taken a bribe. Oh, that might be a stadium thing. No, he's bought bribe, and he's got the +1 fame. Okay.
We're coming in at a leaping war dancer.
So it looks, yeah. So Liam receiving. I don't know what the state. Obviously, we missed that first turn, but he looks like he's pushing up aggressively. People don't watch the streams because we've seen this like 3 times now. We go, and it always seems to.
Actually, to be fair, in my previous game, I pushed up very aggressively and was punished pretty heavily by it. So
It may have been mentioned in the stream. Oh, okay. KO. That's good news for Lee.
it's okay.
Oh, well, we've all got an injury on the elves as well. So The
Oh,
lineman.
Derek. Oh, so there goes his chance of leveling up.
Yeah, on a miss next game. I imagine that was a line of scrimmage hit. But he's left himself. I don't know what's happened here. It's a
Yeah, it's
shame we missed.
quite a horrifying thing. It seems like a lot has happened in this first. Oh well, there's Boris Johnson.
Oh yeah,
Oh, he'll be quite terrified if he loses that war dancer.
well, Liam's taken a bribe, and it's pointless taking a bribe, of course, if you don't foul. So
Well, he does foul quite a lot. So
yes, he does. Yeah, at a normal anyway, generally.
with the game I played against him, he fouled peasants very close towards the end of the game, and I was sort of like, "What are you doing? They're just peasants." But then he did kill one, so.
Oh, double skulls it.
Normally against a Wood Elf team, you try and take it slow, wouldn't you? Kind of a methodical push up and try and inflict casualties.
Yeah,
Unless this was like a.
he did.
Oh,
He went for a block with the ball carrier. Got
oh,
the double skulls. Crazy.
that was 2 double skulls in that. But he then it bounced to his. Is that a zombie that has the ball or a
That's right.
white?
Hello, Daddy Mo. I'm not sure we actually know who you are, but it's fine. You can watch the stream if you want. So this is the Bloodstained Blood Bowl 2 league. This is one of a game out of what we call our main league, which is the main competitive league. So,
I,
oh no,
did you say
Dan.
that was? I think that's
Oh,
Dan, isn't it?
that's Dan. Yeah, sorry, sorry, Dan. I still haven't gotten used to everybody's names. We did have a stranger on the other day, so. Well, Dan, you're not a stranger. You're just strange. It's all good. Oh, that's fine. Oh, of course, yeah, you're delayed. Yeah, 3 second delay on your thing.
That was a sort of terrifying turn.
It was. So we I'm only kidding. It was. I don't know how he's in that, got into that position. Oh no, it's the elves. So the elves should.
The elves attacking? No, it's
No,
the.
they're on defense, but he's probably not in a bad position to get at the ball. Um, I would bring him.
Probably go for the push
Yeah.
rather than a wrestle there.
So if he, okay, he can get a 1 dice at the moment on the ball carrier.
Still, it's good that it's on a zombie. Zombies are slow.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
And it's not where Liam wants it, so he's probably going to attempt to hand it off to somebody else. I don't know why he bothered doing a hit with the ball carrier, man. I know it was 2 dice, but risky.
You wouldn't do it, especially after just getting a double skulls. Surely that's the. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
Well.
not sure what. I think.
Well, I mean, he's going for that just one. To be honest, I'd be almost tempted just to leave the zombie to have it for a turn.
Yeah.
It's not like he's going to make a break for it.
It's a bit of a surprising play for Callum. Maybe he didn't notice the guard on the fleshy or something.
This is not. I don't know if this doesn't necessarily favour Callum because it's just turning into a brawl.
Yeah, Callum's a bit too heavily based. Oh, I may have followed that up to give myself a bit more room to manoeuvre there, but I don't think.
I guess he's just trying to create a perimeter around that ball.
Yeah.
I think we're about to see a war dancer get blitzed, though.
Oh, yeah, I think so. That's a get him off the pitch.
Yeah, he doesn't have sidestep, so he's off.
So,
I wouldn't even really waste the hit with the ghoul. I would just
just
straight away.
oh no.
Oh.
Okay, he's trying to get. Oh, another double skulls.
That is a lot of double skulls.
Interestingly, he didn't hit the one that's marking the ball carrier. Because he could have jumped in there, hit that, he could have stayed there, and give. Oh, I suppose.
It's clear for the boat. I guess he's planning to move him somewhere else. Maybe to the right.
Okay, yeah. Then he might
Then
use.
reinforce with the werewolf.
Yeah, I think. Oh, another KO.
A shambling KO. I still think that might have been a bit of a wasted opportunity to get rid of a war dancer there. But he can still push him to the corner.
Yeah. I guess.
The only issue there is he can just sort of leap out of that.
And he can get at least a 1 dice on the ball carrier. Oh, a 2 dice, so he could dodge. Sorry, I don't know what I'm using.
I think they have guard, don't they?
He could dodge this. Oh, they've got guard, so yeah, mark them. That's fair.
The 1 dice on the ball carrier is good enough. I mean, it's still a 2 and 6 of going down.
Sorry, I thought I got the skills wrong, but I think they're so leveled up teams that I just confused myself. I thought it looks a bit cluttered.
Because they they have just so many skills.
I should have checked if Claw was showing on a werewolf. There we go. Yeah, they're just very leveled up. Yeah, Callum deciding the better part of Valor here and going back to maybe some screening. Unless you're gonna, I would just pull everything back maybe.
For the 1 dice.
He's going for
He's
the
got wrestle.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, he gets the wrestle, but it. I mean that doesn't really help him.
No.
Particularly, unless he's going to sneak in.
Let's try to see.
Well, we've seen a lot of skulls though.
There's been pretty heavy on it. Fails. Snakes are on the dodge roll.
War Dancer's going to get pushed.
Now he's going to get surfed.
Might have been more important to leap out first.
I would probably secure the ball before I did much else first. Like, jump in with this ghoul. Oh, is it? It's a stun, that's alright.
Quite an amusing animation, he just sort of claps him.
That's it. I think Necro are quite a strong team. There's a lot of players that consider the werewolves to be the best players. So he hasn't secured the ball with that dude. Or is he going to go for
Can't miss an opportunity to push off a War Dancer. I didn't get anything there.
Clap them cheek.
Is that what? Yeah, I knew it. As soon as you said that, I was like, Dad has said that. I know Dad well enough.
As Liam would say.
Seemed particularly intent on protecting the ball.
Well, that's good. At least he's keeping some tackle zone. So I know he followed up there.
He could move to the left. That's probably where I'd go in that -2 zone.
Yeah, here. Or here. We're there. Yeah. Oh, he's going for where? Oh, of course, the werewolf scores. He levels up, so it's not a bad call.
I think that's why werewolves are so strong. They can just run so fast. And on Agi 3.
but he's not safe.
He's got the white to guard him a little bit.
Yeah, that's better. Sort of move this one, I don't know, maybe there.
He's just caging them.
He's got the strength 4 wolf he can do something with.
Can the War Dancer reach? They have jump up, don't they? Or am I?
No. Dan's
No, they don't.
had jump up because he gave it to them. Where's he? Oh, he's other.
All he needs to do is apply pressure here and hope to force him to score.
Yeah.
And that will still be a success because he hasn't. Oh,
injured zombie.
I think that's a regen, isn't it?
Yep.
I think if it doesn't play the animation, normally it like regens.
Oh, okay. I had noticed that. I'll have to keep an eye out on that.
I noticed when I did went against this team and I murdered Boris Johnson, and then I thought, wait, no, why isn't it done in an animation? And he just walked away fine.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't blitz with him or anything.
Oh, it might be that all the skulls have put him off a little bit, you know. He's like, nah, I'm not doing any more 1 dice. And he's only got the 1 reroll, so.
Well, the issue is he's going to be surfed where he's standing.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just planning that. Oh, well, he's got sidestep actually, so.
Oh, he does, yeah, so.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, unless he gets punched.
So Liam's not going for a big crazy score. But he might still score this turn. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be tempted to. He's got pressure on him. Oh, that's not good. At least it's only a KO.
That might be a reason to attempt the stall, but if he's going to attempt the stall, then yeah, he needs to make sure the ball carrier is properly protected.
I mean, this has been a very hectic few turns. Oh, you're stalling.
Well, the catcher's strength 2, so he's not a bit massive threat. But the elves are quite fast. Oh, okay, that's going to involve go for it and all kinds of crazy stuff.
He can come in from the corner, though. The bottom right corner.
Yeah. It'd be a dodge. 1 go for it, 2 go for it for a 1 dice.
Push him over the touchdown line. Make sure he scores.
That's right.
Can't stall if you make them score.
People do. Yeah, it's valid. It is valid.
Because really, I mean, he's not going to be. Callum isn't going to be able to stop him scoring. It's just a case of trying to get as many turns to attack.
One thing that makes it harder for us agility teams in this league is all the guard. I mean, that's one thing on Ben's team, and he only had 2 or 3, but that was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare to try to get hits in.
For you, it won't be any better for me. I think I'll be facing Dan next week, and I think he has 4 or 5 guard. I don't appreciate that.
No. Yeah, this is it. So Callum's in that sort of similar situation. You know, if Liam gets the positioning right, he can set it up. So every hit Callum goes for is so much harder. You know.
Didn't know how to take down this team. I wonder if Callum will come to the same issue because you can't really outbash them, but I found it difficult to really outrun them because the werewolves are so fast.
And the ghouls are right behind them at move 7. You know, they can work quite well in synergy together.
There's someone joining us.
Hey guys, how we doing? Very sorry I'm late.
That's all right. Andy's now joined us.
I for some reason I had this done at 7 o'clock, and I was still working when I realised I got it wrong.
Oh, I get up at 5:30. Just pretty much start work immediately, just so I can finish at 3.
Perfect.
It's
Yeah,
like,
why not?
my manager knows, he's cool with it. Yeah.
That would have been a very tempting reroll. I know
Yeah.
it was only a 1 die.
So, lots has happened.
Yeah, it looks like, just looking at the dugout there, it looks like I've missed quite a bit.
We missed a single turn, and we spent ages trying to figure out exactly what happened.
Really? Well, it was a strong start then.
Yeah, well, Liam looked like he'd gone over the line and wasn't as well protected as you would expect. But it didn't matter because Callum went for a 1 dice hit and sculled it and went down. And I think Callum's just losing out to the attrition at the moment.
Sure, okay.
I think
He did block with the ball carrier and got a double skulls, and then a zombie of all things caught it.
That was Liam.
Wow.
Let's block with the ball carrier. We haven't got any
It's
rerolls.
always a brave move, yeah.
What could happen?
From my game against Willem, things could happen.
Anything can happen.
That's right. So he starts. So Liam's bought a bribe because of the equal TV. So he spent 100k of his own money on getting the bribe.
That tells us what sort of game he's planning to play then.
Trust he didn't bring that ghoul over to assist with the foul.
You foul with dwarves. I mean that it's not matter. It's a bit unusual, if dwarf player with fouling because your blockers aren't really like other people's linemen.
No, they're quite valuable for a start.
Yeah, they're not trash.
Yeah.
Though
No,
the
I always
animation is quite amusing of him slamming the mug
Yeah.
into the body.
I try and pick my moments with it. It's got to be a good payoff for I'm not going to start fouling anything that's lying down.
And then you get Skaven linemen so bad you might as well not bother naming them because they don't stick around very long.
Your linemen are very amusingly named. I particularly like Bumwaste.
That's right. That's because in a recap, Willem made a comment about Lightning McSqueak being a silly name. I thought, well, you think that's a silly name? I'll see if I can come up with something even sillier. Anyway, sorry. Yes, it's.
Anyway, there's a match on.
There's a match on. Yeah. So, Callum really wants to try to force him to score this turn, but I don't think he's going to.
He's just trying to stall it out by the looks of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still trying to work out what's going on here. It's difficult joining halfway through a turn, halfway through a half.
It's almost about to reset. So.
Yeah, so much happened to get to this point that, by the time we told you, it'd be like second half. Liam opted to pick up with the second werewolf, who's 2-star player points from leveling up, which was good. And as you know, I think as you experienced there, Andy, you can't give the Wood Elves 2 turns to score because they might well do it.
Oh, they will do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think they only need 2 players on the pitch, and they can still make it work.
Yeah.
It looks like the stalling has worked. He can't really get to him very easily. Because he's lost his war dancer to be able to leap in.
Mm.
And now you can move him back, Liam. Move him back. Don't leave him there. Move him back. Move him back.
Unless he intends just to score.
At least to here. Because he hasn't got any frenzy on his team. If he moves him to here... Oh, there's fine too. There's fine too. Just it makes it harder for the elves to just get some BS dodging into the... Go on, fouling with him. That's what you want to do. Well, another KO.
I mean, fortunately for Callum, they've been mainly only KOs, really.
Yeah.
It's not like last time where he didn't really have a team going to the second half.
He survived. Well, he survived the encounter with both the dwarves and the chaos in a way. I mean, I know the dwarves killed a valuable player, but at least that was the first game, so he could come back from that. The chaos game, that could have been a lot worse. They were all badly hurt.
Yeah. It could have been a real mess to try and pull that team out, but yeah, got away with it. I think. Oh.
Saves the reroll.
It's just not worth it, is it?
No, I mean,
But he's not going to get to that ball, is he?
No.
he wants to save it for the one-turn attempt next turn because I don't think Liam is quite. Hopefully, Liam will notice that Callum is in a position with a couple of pushes to get a one-turn touchdown and can set up against it. So he gets his level up on his werewolf.
This is Callum's chance to get some KOs back up, though.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 chances in 2 turns. It's always nice to have that on turn 8.
So that's not too bad for the first one.
Statistically correct.
It's always satisfying.
But he didn't get the war dancer back. He's still off, so.
Yeah, he's still got his move up catcher, so he might be able to do something in 1 turn.
That's what he needs. Alright, so Liam's just. It's not bad. So he's gonna have. Callum's gonna have to mark this wolf and then try to do something or maybe he can get around the other way.
To be fair, he can push. Oh, I guess it doesn't have the same threat as your gutter runners of just running down the side.
That's right.
Yeah.
He has to do some.
Yeah, how does he make this work? Does he do a chain push to get his guy forward 1 square?
Basically, yep, that's exactly it. So if he sets it up right, he can hit somebody on the corner. He needs pushes to do it. He can push him in and then hit him again to push the guy up 1.
Yeah.
Sidestep makes it easier because you can say where you want to go. But with the move 9 and sprint, I think, yeah, he only needs to get
that 1 extra square, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just a case of you've kind of got to try to get the ball to him.
I've never seen it work before with pushes, so I'm excited.
Extra reroll that he doesn't really need.
Turn. So.
So normally you go to see if you can get the push plays in first.
Yeah, there's no point rolling the ball if he wouldn't want to use his reroll already.
Yeah. So if the next block, this time it will be a 2 dice, gets the push. It doesn't matter now, he can take the power because as long as he pushes the guy up here, unless he's going to go for an extra 1 just for make it a bit easier.
I think probably the odds are better on the extra go for it than they would be on the block, wouldn't they?
He didn't go for the pow.
No, that means he might be going for another push, but he'd have to push him into 2 tackle zones. Mind you, he can do that and then hit the...
He can run it now, though, can't he? Or does he still need to be pushed 1 more?
No,
he can do it, but it would save a go for it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But he has sure feet, doesn't he? I think.
He does, yeah. So yeah, he might have been better off just taking the POW. I mean, he has to do this now because the zombie's an extra tackle zone for the catch. So yeah, there he goes.
Risk with the double skulls we've seen.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's
He
decided.
was trying to move him out the way, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald has whacked the NHS.
Very apt. So, because he could only have moved him, I think there or there. Yeah, I think what he's got is fine. This is his strong-armed, accurate thrower, so he can just run it to here and get it on a.
This is when a flesh golem intercepts it.
Yeah, this is.
He's not thrown it.
No, he's. Oh, he's not throwing it.
What is he?
Is that a misclick, or is he just given up on the plan?
I don't know. I'd be very.
He was doing so well. He'd managed to do the
I
whole
wonder
thing.
If he misclicked and moved somebody else, perhaps.
To go for a greedy POW instead. That would be well. He's probably kicking himself for that because that was a very good chance to get
The
one.
setup was all there, wasn't it? Yeah.
It might have been a case, I'll admit I've done this in the past, where I've done half of the move and gone, hold on, maybe I should hit him before I throw the ball, and you do it, you go, oh, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was tragic. I nearly had seen it. That looked like it might just work. All he needed was, I think, a dodge or two and some going for it.
But
a whole bunch of dice.
That gives you the sort of sequence you want if you want to attempt something like that. I mean, that's with a movement 9, and you can do it with a movement 8, but it's a little bit trickier, obviously, because you need to get them the 2 pushes up. But I've seen that done. Not in our league. That's not a thing on our league. But I've watched a few Rebel games of some of the they're right top players playing, and it's amazing to watch because they just set it up. They know exactly how to do it. You know.
Yeah, they know all the logic. Yeah.
It was terrifying. I would not like to be on the receiving end of that, feeling very helpless as your players get jumbled about.
Or just play Skaven and get moved 10 Gut Runner.
Yeah.
Give him sure feet and
To be
sprint.
fair, that does sound easier. If you want to do one turn dash, just do that.
I actually fired every Gut Runner that leveled up until one got a plus move.
How many did you have to go through, or were you quite lucky?
I think it was like 2 or 3. Like, not every time. Like, if I had the money to replace one, then I would do it. You know, because getting them the plus move on the first skill up makes it faster to get the rest that you need for it. Mind you, so I don't know with dwarves. I think you'd have to get like 3 or 4 push-ups. I move at 6. You'd have to get 3, which isn't impossible, but I think it starts getting into the realms of it being really, really difficult. Oh, I think
it's at least 3. I think you'd even need sprint on it to make that work.
Yeah. You don't.
13 squares, isn't it? And yeah, it's no 4. I can't see that working.
So I just stick to your current plan.
I'll just keep caging.
Just kill everyone.
Kill everybody.
Yeah.
Kill everybody until they can't.
Walking in unopposed. Yeah, I sometimes have to do the maths to make a 2-turner work with those guys.
Yeah, I mean, I know some of us who own the board game kind of set it up on the board game a little bit to try to work out how to do it.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I would recommend holding off buying the board game if you're interested in it, though, for a while. Until
Change.
Yeah.
I've still got my old 3rd edition somewhere.
Oh, I definitely hang on to that. I think, yeah. I still got my 2nd edition.
What is it, 3rd edition? The one with Morgan Thorg on the front, on the box?
Yeah, it's the one that plays pretty much just like this.
Yeah.
Except you've got razor sharp fangs and razor sharp claws and much nastier stuff, and you can foul every like multiple times in a turn, and fouling gives you star player points. And
Can't imagine why they took that out.
you don't. Oh,
Oh.
Oh
Foss
dear.
pick up. I think he could have let that go.
I would always be scared of the werewolves, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess he could potentially. He'd have to blitz through this way. Be this one really. Yeah, he could blitz through the line.
He does tend to have the strategy of hiding his thrower beyond reach and just waiting until his players get into a position and then doing a long pass. But I don't know if that's going to work so well when a werewolf is charging at you.
And it's going to depend whether he wants to go for the win or go for the tie. Oh, no, it looks like he's going for an aggressive push that didn't work.
That was
Yeah,
another.
he does seem to like to strike quickly when he's got the chance.
Yeah. But he snaked the dodge.
Well, yeah.
At least the ball is safe for him.
Yeah. I think that's why he keeps the throw back. That's the insurance policy, really. You'll play the aggressive quick play, but if something like that happens, he's not overcommitted.
He doesn't have anyone really that can get up and score, and he can get a werewolf on that ball carrier pretty easily.
It might be it'll only be risky from the point of view that it's a 2+ for the ball carrier to get away.
But you don't need to do that. You just need to have the werewolf in a position where he can hit him next turn, and that'll force him to act.
Force the play, yeah.
Yeah, threatening. Surf MA, hello Rob, Surf the MA9 catcher. I take it, do you guys see the comments?
Did have them open, but it's got the.
They do. I have it popped up on a different screen, and I have a look every other while.
Yeah, he could. To there.
Yeah,
No,
no, down to the right, and then down to the right again.
Hit him there, yeah. Oh, he's not going to do it though.
I wouldn't have seen that, to be honest. Well, good.
Yeah, another removal.
Important one. He does have another catcher though, doesn't he? That is quite good.
Yeah.
That one on the right. They're basically the same, actually. Are they exactly the same?
Oh, this one's got
skills.
Movement 9.
Yeah, they don't both have the move up, do they?
I mean, technically, he can get his catcher out on the right side there and throw to him.
Yeah, Liam's left a bit of an open route there, hasn't he? I mean, I know he's trying to pin him in, but he's certainly got an easier route forward than he had.
But I think the werewolves are now in range of that.
Yeah. So Debbie, next term Callum's going to have to make a decision, really, as to whether he's going to go for a score. It should be hard for him to do. I don't think he's got the catcher could get there, but 2 tackle zones he'd have to.
He could break that player from the left, who's currently on the floor in the middle. Actually, I guess he can't really move far enough.
Well, his wrestle player's free, isn't he? You could try and open it up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to move back.
No, he's.
Yeah, it's not the right opportunity for him.
Yeah, it's too many dice rolls.
He's moving back and then going to go forward to see if anything comes of it.
He essentially just needs to have 3 spaced out. So one will get blitzed. The other 2 will get marked but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna be-
Surprised he didn't just run right all the way down.
Well, I think he's just put them all in range, shorten the throw, and yeah, it's going to be hard to stop all three of them.
I'm telling you, this is where the intercept comes in.
That's right.
Clearly, if you play against Callum, you need to pass block.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of it. In fact, it's Callum that mostly takes pass block, interestingly enough.
He knows his own weakness.
Yeah.
Well, outside of these guys, you don't see a great deal of passing in our league.
Yeah, in fairness, this has been a bash heavy season. We do have
Yeah.
more even seasons sometimes between them. We've had actually almost pure edge seasons before, but
Well, there's a reason I've built. I've tried to make my people into passing because I know I'm playing against lots of dwarves.
that's right.
You can't bash them.
Greedy reroll.
I guess he's just threatened that he can score. But then he can just surround the player pretty well. I mean, none of them have nerves of steel or anything, do they? So it's...
This doesn't end well. He's got a lot of base players.
But the ball carrier is still safe. He's not moved anyone to threaten him, really.
No, I think he's relying on the turnover, and then he's just going to clean the field.
Yeah, that makes that's an understandable reroll as well.
Just means that he's going to have a player that can go for it.
I mean, if he goes for the catcher, which would yes, he's obviously going to. Yeah, Liam, that was bad for Liam. He should have made that blitz on the MA9 catcher 3 dice and only need the 1 assist. Yeah, he could have got this one down. That's Rob Top.
He made it sure to get rid of the other catcher. So weird that he wouldn't.
I think he has to. If he's going to go for the touchdown now, he has to go for it now. Yeah. And don't forget to pass this time, Cal. There we go. Strong arm accurate. Boom. Makes it 3+.
Just caught it. Now he just needs to not snake eyes again.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's in.
But then, I don't think you're particularly unhappy with conceding that touchdown there. You have lots and lots of time now on the attack to grind your way up the field and make it a 2-1.
Yeah. I think Callum has to just make sure he's applying pressure. Oh,
Yeah, Callum needed this to go quickly. I mean, Liam now can't let Callum play again, really. He needs to make this drive last the remainder, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Unfortunate that he missed his opportunity to do the one turn. Otherwise, he'd be in quite a strong position right now. I would say it'd be very difficult for them to score twice, the Necromantic team.
Yeah, that's it. Dan, he has to protect the ball carrier, and he has to not make any hasty plays. So what happened at the end of the last half, Rob, on the very last turn? Callum set it up for the 1 dice. The 1 turn touchdown. Got the push, got it all perfect. Picked up the ball, the thrower, didn't move with it, didn't throw with it, and then moved another player. We're like, what? Why he didn't go for it? What's going on?
We're assuming it's a misclick.
Yeah,
We're assuming a misclick.
Let's see what he had to say.
Yeah.
There wouldn't really be any other reason. Unless he was just spooked by the amount of snake eyes he's got. But still, why wouldn't you
Still
take it?
nothing lost by trying, is there?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're Callum, you're happy your team hasn't just entirely degraded like last time into a big pile of blood and goo.
Not as much Mighty Blow on the Necro team. Yet.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to go for...
So he's just going to run up with the werewolf?
That would be crazy, Liam.
Yeah, he needs to go slow.
Don't do it. Don't.
Well, if he's not going to do it, then why go for the pass? Just to make him more unassailable? Because he's got dodge, block, and the strength up. But the ghoul isn't exactly a bad person to hold it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Strength 4 blood step is going to take some pulling down.
Yeah, there's... Okay. At least he's forming something of a cage there, but he's going to leave a corner open.
People have said to me a million times, still not the person you'd want to score with, though. I mean, he's not going to get a level up.
No, I guess it's sometimes, though, there's tactical scoring to try and get the star player points where you want them, and sometimes you just want the safe score because you want to win.
Yeah, you just need the touchdown, yeah.
You don't.
And there's still time. You can hold it with this guy for a few turns. You can always let him offload again later.
Don't forget, we have Andy with us today. And his dwarf team's only really got 4 eligible scoring, reliably scoring players. You know.
I think I got one with a troll player once. I think that must have been a bounce that went wrong.
Again, now that I'm playing Khemri, I no longer fear the RGT.
No.
So,
Yeah, it's still 50-50.
and I don't know how many times I've seen bull centaurs manage to get it and run with it.
Some people build them as the main ball handlers.
Mm.
That's quite common.
Yeah, as soon as you get adjunct on a bull centaur, that's his job.
Yeah. Okay, Callum just wants to get a screed. Was he based with the warder?
Setting himself to get punched there, isn't he?
Yeah. He is still basing an awful lot, isn't he? Not every game, though.
I mean, last time he only made a single turn of basing and was punished horrendously for it. And then I think he sort of said, "I'll never do that again." He seems to be doing it quite a lot.
So he's doing the sensible, trying to force Liam up. Sort of trying to force Liam to go this way.
Mm.
I mean, he's not afraid of passing on those werewolves. He does like to pass to the other werewolf and then run up a different side. So I wouldn't be too surprised. Oh, well, it's a little harder now. But
He's done a reasonable job of splitting the team there. Although, quite easy to bash your way back together.
Yeah.
you need to take down those 2 bottom ones, and you can just stay where you are almost.
And he can't leave this situation here. He has to do something about this strength 4 edge 5 line. And he's probably going to blitz for this with the werewolf. That would be my guess, knowing Liam.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Then.
just to prove me wrong. That's always good. That'll do. That's a push. That'll do. No, okay, don't listen to me. That's all
So
good.
he got it. Well, he's moving him into fouling distance by the look of that.
He can afford to sit the cage there for a turn.
gonna run at him and just smack him.
Yep, I'm OG, but I don't have any skins from it. Oh, someone's interested. Hi, alright, cool. They've broken loads of bars. No, not broken most. Yeah, I
It's
did.
really this corner here he's got to watch.
You know, 14.
I don't know. He's left it quite open along the touchline there now.
Yeah.
That might not have been the smartest move with the guard player.
I guess he feels pretty safe because he's got a strength up.
We have 10.
Oh, he's going to run him all the way back and round.
Oh, he's gonna go with it. I told you. I predicted this.
He pulled it early.
This is his like signature move. And to be fair, it's hard to contest it because they can run so fast.
Well, he got no re-rolls left this turn. Yeah, that's good. Right, don't. But he is.
Still in range,
Yeah.
I think.
He might have overstretched himself there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody here.
No block. And no block.
Loads of fun. Be free to do some jokes and yeah, basically what the post is. Yeah, I'm 10. Host is 10.
But he's got a player that can get to the ball.
Oh, he can get 2 dice on the board.
Yeah, get a couple on there.
Okay.
I'd be a couple of dodge rolls, but I think that was just insanely risky.
Well, the best outcome now is he gets rushed to scoring, and it's looking like a 2-all. Unless he really fancies his shot at the 3-2. But I don't think that's...
I'm not sure what good can really come of that.
Oh, another person is interested.
So yes.
But he's got no re-roll, so... Oh, but he does get it.
Yeah, no dodge on the werewolf.
I just got
Can he even get to the ball? Well, he can get...
Get a tackle zone on it.
I don't know if it's even worth doing.
He hasn't got any re-rolls left, so I imagine he's...
Yeah.
Werewolf can still get up, try the dodge, and score there.
Right. Everyone in this party is 10.
He might risk the war dance, yeah, to a dodge,
Your party.
then a leap, which I imagine will be there.
No, he's trying to run through.
He's gone for a dodge.
Yeah.
He was probably thinking, with no re-rolls, having the dodge skill, because that was the same odds. It just would have been... It would have been, yeah...
I think that...
Now it's into 2 tackle zones, isn't it?
Yeah, leap though is 3+.
The person who's playing music, how old are you?
Oh no, yeah, the 2 tackle zones would have been 4+.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it was re-rollable.
Yeah.
While he doesn't have any re-rolls for the leap.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what he was thinking.
Liam, but I don't know if he stood. Yeah, he's just going to protect the ball for a turn, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I think Boris Johnson can get towards that ball and blitz someone out of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, he could even go for the pickup if he really wanted to.
Someone said never mind. So, yeah.
Risks it going off, and then...
It lands all the way down here.
Yeah, anything like that.
Yeah? Now you're giving me conniptions.
I accidentally left. Oh, someone accidentally left.
Oh, he's just playing. I mean, the more of Callum's terms that he wastes, the better anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doesn't really need to score right now.
Does need to score though, and
Though with the ball there and so
yeah,
people on it,
such a number of people there. Yeah, yeah.
it's only if he fails the pickup I see it going wrong.
It means he has to save his re-roll really for it.
Though if you're Callum, you might be able to get a push onto the ball and then just hope end somewhere.
It's probably his most reliable way out now is just chaos.
What else is a ladder?
And whoever is the one playing music, stop. Izzy,
So what is it?
NW.
Because he's got guard, it's going to be a...
Right.
Though you can actually push the white into the werewolf in...
Everybody
Would that
who's
work?
not
Or would
playing
it just go into the
music,
empty space?
prove
I
it
think
and
it would
be
go into the empty
quiet.
space, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So then the person who is playing.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah, he could push the white.
It.
We can get a blitz on the end of him, yeah. Which might be what he's going for, is it?
Whose is this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that way round. Okay.
Which one are you in?
Yeah.
I think his fingers, if it goes anywhere... Oh.
It's,
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
That's great for him.
Well, yeah, that he can seize that pretty easily, can't he?
I wasn't going to say it until it happened, but Callum's
Yeah.
got some supernatural thing going on with off the pitch bounces in this game. They always seem to land in a really good position for it.
I remember.
You don't.
I took a risk thinking. I think he surfed my ball. Oh no.
Oh, it's
He doesn't have a reroll for it.
yeah.
Well,
Liam's got some work to do now. 2 turns. 3 turns.
still, I mean, he can blitz that person away
Yeah.
and
Yeah, he's
get
got the
the
players to
ghoul.
do it, for sure, yeah.
Still not as cut and dry as it was looking.
Oh, he stood there. I don't know if I'd have done that, Liam, but okay. I'd have just blitzed with him, picked up with the ghoul, handed
He's
off
still
to the
got
white.
the white though.
Hey Van.
Well, maybe he just doesn't want anything too dicey, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you make it yourself?
I mean, with only one. Oh no, he's got 3 players still on the ground in the area.
Yeah, all I was thinking, if he'd done that, then he could have used the ghoul to pick it up.
Yeah.
Is
Take
this
it
the
away.
fabled zombie pickup?
Hand off to the white.
Okay, so build some houses
No, he's sending Boris. Oh,
and enjoy yourself.
He's setting himself up for a run next turn, just trying to
Yeah.
shield the space.
I guess he's still delaying.
Mm.
But then it's getting to that risky point where he might be delaying to the point where he might not be able to score himself.
Ends up rushing himself, yeah. Although 2 turns after this.
All he needs is to fail the pickup.
Yeah, just one
And
failed
he's in a
pickup.
really, really dangerous position.
Oh, okay, he's going for
Oh,
the
he does go for it.
Yeah.
And he gets it. Does he pass too?
Anyway, what's
So I would now move that white up
wait,
to there.
The scoring range.
Months are about to be fouled.
But no, okay. He's going to be determined to score with the goal.
right?
Yeah, go on, Liam.
There.
Foul the.
He still leaves himself a 1 dice on the.
Oh, up there.
Yeah, it is still a 1 dice on the ball carrier.
Yeah, not me. Whoever has.
I'm not sure why he chose there, to be honest.
Of all the spots to cage up, it's
Yeah.
right war dance.
Yeah, really strange.
He needs to stand that other player up, and
Build
Mhm.
something together.
he's got it. I mean, it'll require some luck, but
It's an unnecessary opportunity, isn't it?
Okay, you build your house. Wow. Can you please stop?
Yeah, looks to try and bring someone else round for the assist. Worth the dodge rolls.
Yeah, this is it. It's just thinking about it, and then no, it's not worth it. So we'll just it
They
gets
got
the
the pow.
pow.
There he
you
goes.
know?
Bet you didn't see it.
the question is now, how do you go get it?
Well, if he pushes it out to the right, he could try and dodge those other 2 players down towards it.
Where did they
No, bounces
Well,
back.
I mean, it could be worse. At least he has players around it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh, OG Dragon.
He could back up with the War Dancer so he doesn't get... Oh no, he's going to get punched no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless he leaps. Can you leap this after a block?
Yeah, you can leap at any point during your movement.
Oh,
Could leap
There would be
to
a risk, but technically it could
top
work.
left of the ball there. Yeah.
Although without
Anyway.
Without a
without
reroll.
that, it'd be safer to just dodge it to there.
Yeah. Yeah. The dodge
Maybe
is
I just
high
like
percentage.
No, 12-year-olds allowed.
Yeah, so Rob Top said a draw is the only good result for everyone else in the league, which is absolutely correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, they both need to. Both of them need really a win to dent the top four this round.
Still there.
And I understand why he's doing that, but I'd be a little bit more concerned about getting the ball.
Well, as the turns go on now, I'm starting to think. Callum's
I'll tell you what,
almost
he has rolled a lot of ones on these dodges.
He really has.
Well, that should be quite easy for a retrieval there, and just a quick pass to a werewolf.
Okay, none of my friends.
Yeah, and if he plays it right, he can stall out the extra turn.
Currently not 10. Or one of them are, but.
I don't know if I'd even want to stall another time.
It depends. If you keep the ball carrier safe, and there's no chance of a blitz on him, then it's worth it.
It needs to be watertight this time, though, can't it? You can't give Callum another chance to disrupt things.
And he could have moved an assist in there to get the... But it doesn't matter. That means it doesn't matter.
He does keep getting the pals. He has done most of this game, actually, to be fair. Boris Johnson has just ran around, smacking things.
See, if he can free Theresa May up, I'd be tempted to maybe go for a touchdown on the strength 4 ghoul just to get the star player points there, because he's already decided not to score with this one. But no, he's going to go for level up the werewolf. Nope, doesn't go for the pick up of the werewolf.
He's setting up for a
Building
handle.
a cage, see?
No? Yes.
Oh, sure hands. Doesn't do a thing.
Oh, well, to be fair, it is in a very safe place.
This is going to be a hell of a roll, but there's still a chance for Callum.
Yeah.
Still got that player. If he can pull off the rolls to get that pass away, then. But it would be what's that? It's got to be a 6.
Yeah.
There's some elf BS that needs to go on here. You could push someone onto the ball and, well, to be fair, where would it even go? Could end up somewhere nicer. The issue is his agi up player would be the player he'd want to try and pick it up.
Yeah, he's got those two the wrong way around now, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
I hear something.
On a Wood Elf team, an Ag 4 catcher is practically the best you're going to get because it's a 2+ on any accurate pass. So, yeah, you want the plus Aggies. It doesn't matter anyway. Totally moot point.
Yet another one.
Yeah, he's really not done great with these, is he?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen so many dodge failures from an elf team in a long, long time.
It's interesting to see the stats at the end. It's starting to look like my team from last season in the Neo.
Mind you, in a feeling, in a way, he has it coming. I don't think he failed a single dodge in the game I played against him. So
Right.
maybe it's all just built up.
Well, see, I failed all my Ag 3 dodges against you, Adam, and then passed them all against Willem. So, yeah, no, it can kind of balance itself out a bit. So he has the reroll.
He does still have one, yeah.
So,
Well, that's Callum's end. So I mean,
what did he do? What's he doing?
he's not handed off.
He's not done it.
Ah,
They've
Have they
both done it now.
This is a draw.
It's
They
a draw.
can't score now.
He can't score.
He got so bloodlusty for a
Yeah, he got
foul that
excited,
he's
didn't
missed
he?
the chance to score.
Yeah, I was mine at one point and gosh.
Oh, that is bad though.
That's
Oh,
alright.
that's okay.
This next game's.
Well, I gotta say that's twice we've seen it.
Well, at least it evens out, hey.
Yeah, that's fair. You know.
Although Liam's was a bit more cut and dry. It was a 3+ roll for a touchdown, and simple as that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Even Callum's done.
It's not like Callum's was a sure thing at all.
I won't repeat what Rob Tots just said because it's a
Just
bit
use the
rude.
asterisks on mine.
No, I will. That is true. To be honest, I mean, I don't know what they're both. I mean, if you were Lewis, surely you just sat there and was like, "Oh, Callum, you've failed to score on a one-turn touchdown that you have done all the work on."
So
But surely I won't make the same mistake.
the summary of that game is, Liam just messaged Dan in Anchor.
And it is Derek who leveled up.
Extraordinary scenes.
Derek, he got the MVP, so yeah, that's good for him.
Got what he needed.
Well, I gotta say that none of that should have happened, really. I mean, to be honest, it should be a 2-2. It should be a 2-2, yeah.
Yeah, they both throw the game.
Although, I say Callum's was a long way from certain. He still had some difficult passing and dodging to make, but yeah, they both missed an opportunity there for sure.
I mean, it was likelier to succeed than it was to fail, so...
Yeah.
I don't think either of them are going to jump on Discord.
No.
Oh no, somebody has.
No, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That was a terrible game from both of us.
Yeah.
We both played shit.
Well, I think the only thing burning question for us was when you got like the perfect one-turn pushes and all of that. Was it just a misclick that you didn't throw the ball?
It should have been just a misclick, and I'd like to say it was just a misclick, but I was experimenting. I clicked the ball. I wanted to see how long it was until I could, how far I needed to go, and then I was like, well, clearly I need to do a block here, and then no, I didn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't even a misclick. It was my brain just dying.
I've done that before as well. Yeah, it happens.
We've all been there.
And then same happened with Leon in terms of seeing.
Yeah, they talk us to that last turn, Liam.
So I thought I already passed him, and then I passed the ball, and I thought, okay, now I'm going to get the easy stuff done now. And then I realised I didn't pass the ball yet, and then I just smashed the keyboard.
Well, I imagine it must have been stinging knowing that Callum had just made the same mistake.
Oh, man. You win some, you lose some, or you draw some.
I was not in. I'll be honest. I was not in the right state to be playing this match. I was not focused at all for the first 5 or 6 turns. After the failed one-turn play, I actually asked him, "Can I quickly go and take a breather?" Because fucking hell, it was. I got like level up on alignment, so I'm happy with that. I guess.
Dodges were a bit lower.
Yeah,
I was seeing a lot of ones.
It felt lower than that watching it. It's
The dodges did feel dubious to me, but I don't know what they are. I don't actually know what they were.
I gotta say, a lot of double skulls from
As
both
well.
sides.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Somehow you only failed 3. You failed a third. Okay. I was thinking the only time he failed a pickup was that double one, but apparently failed a pickup before. My armor is to be expected. 46%. It's been like that for like 5 or 6 games now. My go-throughs were fine, but they were pretty much all done apart from one with sure feet. Yeah. Didn't play well.
Well, I'm happy with the draw.
Oh.
I thought I would lose anyway.
Matt and Rob are going to kick off in 5 minutes if anybody wants to stream that with me. I might as well because we're here.
I'm gonna
Stick around for a little while, but I need to go a little later on. I've got a Paradox game date. Not an actual date. I'm going to cut that out quickly.
You've got a date, yes, you've got a date. With the new release from that company.
Oh, I haven't actually. I haven't. I didn't want to buy CK3 because it didn't come with naval battles, and I was angry.
All right, Mr. EU4.
I'm actually going to be playing that right now as well. I played just before the match, and I died within 20 seconds. Just pissed off.
Did you get much of a feel for the game?
Yeah, it's actually so much better. You don't have to wait 20 minutes to reload the save.
All right, I'm quickly going to end this stream, so we will see you later, guys. They're going to continue talking about Paradox games. See you later.